try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy.
Welcome to another installment of Gridiron Giants, hosted by me, Mike Jones. How's everybody doing? I know that I haven't been on in a while, so I was just thinking last night, what's the most important thing for the Giants? What is the most important thing? And I'm here to tell you right now, the most important thing is offense. Joe Schoen and Brian Daboll's jobs are on the line, and they need to make a splash this year. They have to get us another number 2 wide receiver because we don't really have a great one. Wandale Robinson just isn't. He's just not a top number 2 receiver. But the good news is we're gonna have around $50 million cap space, and I feel like we can restructure Burns's contract. We can restructure Dexter Lawrence's contract, possibly even Andrew Thomas, which would put us somewhere in the 85, 88 range for cap space. So we'll have stuff to play with. We need to sign one of the top free agent quarterbacks for a bridge quarterback, and we need to build the offense up to support a rookie quarterback. I still think the Giants are going to be leaning towards getting Shedeur Sanders or a Cam Ward. But you still need another quarterback. You still need a bridge quarterback. But we have a lot of opportunities for that. I have 3 guys in the draft for our offensive line that I was checking out, and the number 1 ranked one is Kelvin Banks Jr. He's ranked number 1 in his position in this draft. He's given a 89.5 rating. He's 6'4", 320, and he's got a 5.3 40 time. Banks projects as a high ceiling prospect who could excel at either tackle or guard, with the versatility to be a day 1 impact starter at either spot. So, we can pick up a Banks, or if he's not there, there's still Will Campbell. Then we can go for him. He's rated at 88.9. He's the number 2 ranked in the offensive position. He's 6'6", 323 from LSU. He's got a 40 time of 520. Tape shows technically refined blocker who's ready to start from day 1 at tackle. His masterful work against sec edge rushers, particularly in matchups against Alabama. Lost it. But Campbell has overall rating 88.9. Like I said, his defensive rating 79%. His pass blocking, he's ranked 90. He's got a 94%, and run blocking, he's got 84%. So that's what we need to do. We really have to. We really need to fill up that offensive line. We need to protect whatever quarterbacks we bring in, which that's always been a problem for the Giants. Offensive line has always been an issue. It's just one of those things. And we also have options in the free agency. You got Trey Smith from Kansas City, offensive guard. We'll have enough money to play around, try to get a guy like that. Ronnie Stanley from the Ravens, offensive tackle. But as I was saying, we need to build the offense. Wan'Dale Robinson just isn't. He's not a top-notch number 2 receiver. So we have money to play with. We're going to have, especially if we restructure some contracts with Burns and Dexter Lawrence. We got T. Higgins. We could possibly try to get T. Higgins from the Bengals, or even Chris Godwin from the Bucks. He's going to be he's available. So there's just a lot of options for this Giants team. We really need to focus on offense. If at some point we can throw a defensive something in there, maybe a safety. I know Holland for the Dolphins. He could be possibly available, and that could be a good possibility for us. He's still young. He's going to want a little bit of cash. He's going to want a decent pay. So there's always that option. But I think really the focus needs to stay with the offense. It needs to, we need to build up that offensive line, something that the Giants have shied away from for as long as I can remember. Build us an offensive line to protect a rookie quarterback, get us a rookie quarterback in the draft, which I believe is their plan still, and get a better number 2 in there, whether it be a T. Higgins or a Chris Godwin or anybody who, there's quite a few. There's quite a few free agent wide receivers. So I'm not really too concerned about that, but a definite number 2 would give us that edge to sit opposite of Malik Neighbors, who is turning into one of the top receivers in the league. And we get him. If we can get a. End of story is Joe Schoen and Brian Daboll. They have to produce. They have to, and I think the only way they can do that is if they really focus on the offensive side of the ball. They do smart things with the cap money we have, and move us forward. I'm tired of 3-win seasons. I'm tired of this nonsense, non-explosive games. I'm tired of the high points of our season talking about Tommy DeVito or whoever we decide to put in there. And, we finally got rid of Jones, and we're in a good spot to sit here and do it right. There's more pressure on Joe Schoen. There's more pressure on Brian Daboll. I'm surprised they're still here, but hey, we're here. They're here. Let's see what they can do. I hope they really focus on this offense. And I mean, if you're going to draft a rookie quarterback, he's got to have protection. We can't have a rookie quarterback in there running all over hell. And who knows, maybe we won't even get the rookie quarterback in there, but whether we do that or we bring in a veteran quarterback for a bridge, either way, we need that offensive line to protect these quarterbacks, and that's where we need to focus. Up front, the trenches, get that taken care of, and then try to find us a number 2 wide receiver. And obviously we'll see what happens in the draft, and possibly the option for a bridge quarterback. I just don't see us going into a season with a rookie and not having somebody else there, whether it be a veteran or a backup. We could really use the experience of some of these veterans, like a Sam Darnold or anything like that. So yeah, if we could focus on the offensive part of things, and we can get that squared away and go from one of the worst teams in the league to possibly moving up to middle of the pack, top 12, something like that. Give us an opportunity to have some kind of positive movements moving forward. But I think if Schoen and Daboll don't put together a really explosive offense this year, then their jobs they'll be gone. They need to be gone if that's the case. It's not many chances you get to have. It's not many opportunities you get to sit there and prove yourself. They're lucky they're still even here now. So hopefully they buckle down, they get that shit going. I mean, it's down to end game. Joe Schoen, if he doesn't pull something off, and I don't know if he's going to get hired by anybody else. And if he does, it's going to be for being a water boy or, the towel boy or ball boy, something like that, because, he's already screwed the pooch. He's already given away Saquon Barkley. And then look at Saquon Barkley goes out and has the best rushing season a running back has ever had. But the thing is what do the top teams in the league have in common? And that's they have a good offensive line. And let's just say Philadelphia had an absolutely dominant offensive line, no contest. And those are the blueprints that we need to build off of as teams that are struggling. And that's the direction that I believe the Giants should be focused on. Get in there. You got some offensive line prospects in the draft if you can get maybe on our second pick, or if they're still available on our second pick. But it's going to be absolutely stupid if we get us a rookie quarterback and we don't address that offensive line at all. That's number one. Number one, quarterback. Number two, offensive line, and then try to get a number two to go opposite of Malik Nabers. Maybe even a serious tight end, somebody, a veteran tight end, somebody. But Malik Nabers just needs another presence out there. They need to sit there and really focus on this offense, because we need to be able to score. Our defense was decent enough to hold teams to fairly low scoring games for the most part. But if we don't address this offense, if we don't address this offensive line, if we don't address all these areas, we might be in for another long season. And I don't want that to happen. I don't feel like that's going to happen, because like I said, the pressure is there. The pressure is there for Joe Schoen. The pressure is there for Brian Daboll. I mean, because what has Daboll really proved? He was riding off the coattails of Josh Allen, and he hasn't really been impressive to me. 1 week he was calling plays, and 1 week other person had plays. Like, it's just the Giants organization is just a hot mess. They need to get their shit together. Coaches need to, especially Daboll. He just needs to coach, let the play calling go to somebody else, and run the damn team. Get these guys motivated, bring them in, set up a offense for them that can get them excited. Because if we can make this defense or offense in the top 12, in the top 10, or even better, it's easier on the defense. Let's just face it. The defense lived on the field last year because the offense just couldn't do nothing. 3 and out, or one quick first down, 3 and out. If we can get us an offense out on the field that can actually work the clock, have some good clock management, give the defense time to rest, give the defense something to fight for, we can do this. We can have a really productive season and possibly even sneak into the playoffs. So really counting on Joe Schoen, really counting on Brian Daboll to do the right thing, get us set up. Hopefully they can figure the offensive line out. It's number one. Offensive line and quarterback. But yeah, that's what I got for you today. Thanks for stopping by. Please remember, you come and hit that like button. It helps. Try to watch the video the whole way through. That also helps get it up in the algorithm. Remember, like, share, subscribe, comment. I love y'all. I'll come at you here within a week or so with the next episode. Until next time, remember, stay strong. Go Giants.